Hi, I am Siddharth Sinha and my friend Akash Vishwakarma has developed a project named Crop Auction. So it comes under the domain of agriculture and rural development. So it's basically a website where the farmer will upload their crop produce and the user or wholesaler or buyer will bid on that crop produce. So the problem statement for the project is technology-based value addition to the agriculture produce. That is how technology can be used to improve the farmer's life and add value to their crop. So farmer branding and marketing avenues, and the platform will eliminate the middleman. The middleman basically exploit the farmer and take huge share of their profit as a commission. So we are directly connecting farmer and the buyer to maximize the farmer's profit and eliminate the middleman. So our team name is Innovate and we are from Atharva College of Engineering. So this is the homepage of our website. So you can see this is the auction site that we have created. These are some of the crops that we have added: tomatoes, onions, bananas, potatoes. You can see the bidding has been expired on this crop because the timer expired. In for now, if we try to access the crop without login, so there's a pop-up, so we have to log in. So first let's create an account, user account. You can create buyer account, farmer account, and login. So I will just show you the user account. I've already created farmer account. So Sinha, yeah. So I've created the email address with this ID. So after registering, we cannot directly, we need to verify our email. So if we try to directly log in, so you can see we get a error message. Please first verify your email address. You can see this mail ID that I have says, and here I have got a message that click on this link to verify your email address. On clicking on this link, we got email verification done. We can now log in. So now let's try to log in now. Yeah, so now we have been logged in and now we can access the crop. So let's try to bid on a crop. So first let me show you this. So you can see this is a home button, this is crop, vegetable, fruits, my bidding list. For now I have not bidded on anything, so it's empty. And this is make payment and this is FAQ page. So let me bid on tomato. For tomato it's expired, so we cannot bid, as you can see. So the end date was 23rd June, that was yesterday, so it got expired and the top bidder won. Then this is the crop specification, the name, tomato, vegetable, harvest date, weight, and region, season, soil type, temperature and all. This will be added by the farmer accordingly. This is the crop overview, how is the crop, soft, red tomatoes, fresh harvest, and this is the instruction of how to deposit and payment, warranty claims and so on, and this is the reviews we can add. So as we cannot do bid on tomatoes, let's choose some other crop on which we can bid. Let's choose onion. So as you can see, onion, the end date is 26 June and the timer is set by 1 day. The base price is 1000 and top bid is 3500 for now. So let me bid. You can see the warning, please input more than top bidder amount, that is more than 3500. If we try to bid less than bidding amount, so we will get an error. You can see okay, so this is have to deposit in an account more than the, so currently we don't even have the amount to bid. So this is because we have just created the user account. So you can see if I go to my account, the deposit balance is 0. That is, I don't have any credit to bid. So I have to make payment over here. So I can select. So let me choose the bank account. Let me choose HDFC, and for now I will add random amount account number, and let me add 5000 rupees to my account, and I submit this. Deposit information successfully submitted. This has to be accepted by admin. So let's see. I've open the site on incognito also to log in as an admin. Let me log in as an admin for now. So admin will have to accept the payment. So deposit checking. So you can see Siddharth.keep, that is the user, has added 5,000, have requested to add 5,000 rupees. Admin can check, and if he has received 5,000 rupees, now he will accept it, and he has accepted the payment. Accept the payment, yeah. So now let me log out from admin and let me now check. We refresh the page and now check my amount. So you can see the 5,000 rupees has been added to my account, and now I can bid for the crops. So let me go to bid. 3,500 is the bidding amount. I will show you if we bid lower price than the bidding amounts. So you can see, please give more than top bidding or base amount, it will not be accepted. Let's bid it for 3,600 for now. So we have less amount in our account. So 3,600 and yeah, bidding successfully done. So now the top bid is 3,600 rupees. You can see in the top bidder is Siddharth Sinha, that is V, and this is for onion, 3,600 rupees bid time, that is current time, and for tomato, Akash Vishwakarma is the top bidder. So for he has won the bid actually, because tomato has expired, you cannot bid. So he has won the bid also. So this is how the bidding is done. This is a top bidder I shown you by bidding list. That is, this is the crop that I have bid for now. Make payment, I have shown you how to make payment. This is the FAQ page. So now let's go on to farmers login. How farmers register is simple, as I have done for user. Same way the farmer has to register. So let me for now go log in the farmers account. So this is a farmers account. I have logged in Micros, and this is the crop which the farmer has added. So you can see farmer cannot bid on his crop himself. So let's go on onion. See, you can see that the bidding is disabled because it's his crop itself, so he cannot bid. But we can see the crop list. Yeah, so you can see in onion, you can see the crops that have been added by the farmer. So he has added tomato, onion, banana, potato, and all of these are active. Start date, end date, base price of those crop, and pictures. And let me show you the bidder list. So this is a bidder list by the farmer. So you can see Siddharth Sinha is bidded for 3,600, and yeah, they have also added a chat option. So this is, so you can see in my other window, this Siddharth Sinha is activated, and in this window the farmer is active. So let me chat. That's why the status is online. So let me chat with the farmer. I am added hi. You can see I got a notification. Siddharth Sinha saying hi. I'm saying. So basically, like this is a basic chat application that we have created to communicate, for communication between farmer and user, so that he can ask what type of crop is this, and so on. So you can see he will get, and so on. He can chat over here. This is our primary means of communication, as we have not added mobile phone numbers yet. So farmer can directly use chat application to chat with the user, and so on. So this was the farmer dashboard. You can see crop list I have shown you, bidder list I have shown you, and now let's try to add a new crop. So let's try to add orange. Let me choose an image. This is a thumbnail image. So let's choose this image. It's a thumbnail image. We cannot edit the email and start date, as you can see, because the start date will be today's date and the email cannot be changed. End date, let me choose it on Friday 26th June, and let me choose it base price of 600 rupees, since orange is a fruit. and citrus fruit, and let me add it. Press OK to continue. And now we have to add the details of the fruit. So like what's the weight of it. For now I'm adding random data for now, 450 kilos. Let's choose harvest date. We choose if I harvested on last Saturday. This is the season. We can choose Kharif, Rabi, Zaid. The state we can choose. Let me choose Maharashtra. So this is like the crop characteristics that farmer will choose. What is the soil type? What is the temperature requirement of the farm about your crop? And over your region we have added geolocation. So it's like auto suggestion will happen on let me choose a location for now. Let me choose Nasik in Maharashtra. So you can see the suggestions come as we type. So this is the auto suggest API we have used. This is used so that we can plot the farmer's crop location on the map. For that we need geolocation. That's why we have added this auto suggestion. So let me choose Nasik district over here. You can see district. Okay, wait. Nasik district. Let me choose 3 images of the crop. So 3 images of oranges. This. Let me choose another image. This. And a last image. This. Let me add some description. Good orange condition from Nasik. So random description I have added, and I have added the crop. You can see we got successfully updated the crop. The 5 images have been uploaded, and you can see over here we got the orange crop. You can see time remaining is 1 day. And there is no bidding yet. So let's now bid on the oranges from the user's perspective. So if I go on orange, there is no bidding yet. So let me choose 650 rupees. So the bidding is successfully done. And if I refresh it from the farmer's page, you can see top bid is 650 rupees. So this is the same bidding that I have done before, same method of bidding. You can also add it to the watch list. You can see those, like you will get it over here, notification of how's the watch list. So on bidding, we can also see that on bidding we get an email. So you can see we got bidding on orange as we have bidded for the orange at 650 price. So this we have added an email feature, and in same for farmer can also get an email that there is a bidding for his oranges and onion. So now let me show you admin dashboard. So let me log in as an admin. So yeah, this is the admin dashboard. You can see admin gets information about total users, active 2, deactive 0, then total farmers, total crops, deliverable, total bids. So this is the admin dashboard. You can see how's the revenue of the admin. For onion he got 3600 rupees. For orange 650 rupees is the bidding. So this is a revenue that admin can see. So this revenue chart is empty for now because there is the crop has not been expired. After expired, the revenue chart comes over here and over here. So you can see the location. This is the geolocation that I was saying. We can see crop locations. Where are the crops? So if over here we can see the crop is from Uttar Pradesh, Jaunpur district, the Bhopal district. The Nasik one we have added is over here. You can see orange from Nasik. So like basically you can see from where the crops are being added and what's the density of the crops in the terms of location. And this is done. Crop detail that we have seen before. He can again see the top bidder same as before, and he also has the power to block or allow the user. So you can see if he can block a user or he can allow. So like if I have blocked this user Siddharth Sinha, so if I log out, I will not be able to log in again because I have been blocked by the admin. So you can see you're blocked by the admin, so I cannot log in now. If I unblock it, then I can log in again. So this is the admin's power. He can also remove the farmer. He can block the farmer's account, and he also gets the notification like who is bidding for what. You can see someone is bidding for onions, who is someone Siddhasena is bidding for orange, and so on. So this is our entire project. We have developed it for a hackathon. So the problem statement for our project is that the farmers are exploited by the middlemen, and they do not get the fair share that they deserve, and they are helpless. In extreme cases, they are forced to commit suicide. So the intermediaries exploit them and takes away lion's share of their produce. Thus, we have developed a project to maximize their profit. Few government schemes such as minimum support price, e-NAM, etc. which are temporary measures, but they are not sustainable. So the solution we have developed, as I said, we have developed an auction site where farmers upload their crop details and buyers bid on them, eliminates middlemen, bidding maximizes the selling price for the farmer, and directly connect to buyer to seller, and minimum cost is incurred for infrastructure and maintaining the site, and government can even act as an administrator, and thus the project can work as non-profit. Thus ultimately there is no need of various government schemes such as MSP, ENAM, MIF, which incurs crores of rupees, and it does save taxpayers money. So this is a value proposition, as you can see: increase transparency in daily market transactions, prevent artificially hike of prices or cartelization, ensure best pricing for farmers, quick payment to farmers, real-time transaction update, government monitoring, then dynamic demand and supply, and there is no centralized market. This is a decentralized free market. It changes according to the demand and supply of the crop, and this is nationwide access of buyers across. These are some of the web articles that we found, which says that a long-term solution lies in the creation of competitive, stable and unified national market by Niti Aayog, and by in Live Mint also an innovative model like centralized e-auction system for northeastern states ensure agricultural economy in 8 states can come to fruition soon. So these are some of the web articles that says that there is a need for crop auction. This is a flow diagram. This is the ER diagram that we have created. The technology stack that we have used for frontend, we have used HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, backend, PHP, jQuery, Ajax, database, MySQL, visualization, Canvas or JS library.